Alright. Cool, everyone in the chat, let us know if you can hear anything.
Okay, I think we're back. The sound is back rather. Just double check in the chat.
Yeah. Great wake up 3 there.
Okay, so
there's the Jack's pressure.
One round apiece here. Chat, if you can just let us know. Finally sound. Okay. Thank you, Bruce. Apologies. Audio is dead. Sean, Ravenhill, thank you for your inputs. Really appreciate it. Is the sound up and running? Is everything going according? Okay, great stuff. The sound is up. Jibs. So okay, I think awesome. We are back to where we need to be, or rather we are where we need to be.
It's scary. Jax's arms are heating up. Ooh, misses the grab. Blion or Bleon really handling the pressure well.
354 damage there with that particular combo. This is tough. This is really tough. The arms are not heated up, so no crushing blow. Just misses that crushing blow attempt there.
Oh,
this is gonna be. This is clutch as it is now. Game number 1 of the evening. Oh, and Blino takes it.
Oh, great staggers and clears out the round.
Oh, where's the salt? Where is the salt?
Come on, come on.
Oh, he's trying a fatality and he realizes, oh, the fatality is out there, guys. 18 of you in chat right now. Dean Leopards, thank you for confirming. Jax getting a spear to the tummy.
Ooh.
Oops, he's been skewered and that looks painful. Mr. Jivs, that looks rather painful.
That's some nasty stuff.
And I
Former, or I don't know, Khan of Outworld, showing why he's the #1 baddie.
Well, if that was a statement that Lino was trying to send to Jim Chori, I think he succeeded.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, game 1. Leona taking 1, Jim Chori 0. Right at the beginning, and I'm already clutching my chair tightly.
Well, this is what the Salt series brings, doesn't it? I mean, yeah. I think it's become something that has been a little bit of a just something that everybody seems to be drawn to. Everybody wants a piece of other people, and you know what? Yes, we've got all sorts of platforms happening. Kombat Afrika going through some wonderful changes, guys, which we'll not tell you about tonight. But in next week, you'll see on Tuesday some wonderful changes happening on Kombat Afrika. We've got the Salt series coming to an end, unfortunately, for those of you who love the Salt series at the end of August.
Dangerous, Joel, it's dangerous. People are going to get salty. What are they going to do for that salt?
Now, you know what?
Like, don't bring that to Kombat Afrika.
No, there's something in the pipeline. Let's just leave it at that for now.
Okay, excited.
Keenan Peterson, our way people. Welcome, Keenan.
How's it, Keenan?
Andy Otam, Kotal Khan extraordinaire himself, the YouTuber extraordinaire. The only the only African I know who puts out YouTube videos and gets 8,000 views for one video. I mean, that's just absolutely amazing. So big up there to Andy Otam in chat right now.
Yeah, great stuff. We see you, Andy.
So we're back into the match now, and it looks like Jim Chori has found a little bit of an opening here because he's managed to close out that first round quite convincingly at the end. I never featured in the Salt series and it's ending already. Travis, don't worry. If you haven't been featured just yet, we'll find a spot for you to feature in an upcoming stream. Whether it be the Salt series or the next series to follow, we definitely need to see you on stream as well, Travis. So just keep in contact. Okay, so misses that crushing blow attempt, but it's now the third time that Jim Chori is trying that particular back to crushing blow, Mr. Jibs, and I think it's only a matter of time before eventually it lands. Great wake up there from Lino. Great grab tech as well, but he's on the ropes here, unfortunately. Okay, are we going to see a crushing or fatal blow? Nope. Patience is the name of the game. Is it going to come back towards him? It does. Neutral jump kick. Oops, and he returns the favor.
I think Jim's been taking a few notes from your neutral jump shenanigans, Charlie?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mr. Jibs. Absolutely no idea.
Okay. You should just I think you should change your YouTube channel to Neutral Jump Punch Game.
You just looking at the chat of Tuesday night. Come on, be a bit more original than that. Guys, Keenan Peterson asking in chat, who's the other guy on comms? You know him, you love him, Mr. Jivs himself. PlayStation 4, PS or PC rather, you know what, if there's Mortal Kombat, he's there. Just waiting for him to not get an Xbox.
Get out of here with your nonsense, Mr. Jizz. Get the shit out of here. I've had enough, man.
That's what we love about the Salt series. Look for Salt with the commentating team.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Okay, so it's one game apiece between these two guys. Both of them making their debuts on stream. Both of them making their debuts on the Salt series. It's one game apiece in this first to 5. Christian Clay, what's good? Bruce van die Kerk, J-Word Audio. Mr. Jizz, Cape Town Savage.
Strong Shiva with Christian Clay, I must say. I always enjoy having some Shiva mirrors with him.
Shokan, who is Jack's boss? Who is Boss Jax? Myron, welcome to the chat. Okay, so these guys are going neck and neck. Eh? I mean, it's like very difficult to call at this point in time. Jim,
of course, by the plus frames.
Great work there from Lino. Great work there. 22 people in chat right now, and as we like to say on the Salt series, 22 members of the Wolf Pack in chat right now.
Shot the like spins.
The slight lead here, Mr. Jivs, and it looks like he's, you know, as much as Jax maybe downloaded him after that game number 1, he seems to be fairly comfortable in this game number 3.
Right through escape there.
Oh, neutral jump kick. Are we going to see many of those things tonight? Maybe these guys have been taking notes after Tuesday's match, huh?
Ooh, great flawless block. Flawless blocks just flying around here.
Shukri Adams, welcome to the chat. A lot of new guys that I'm seeing in chat right now. Really great to see you guys coming here and supporting these fighters. I mean, you know, obviously one thing we can tell you, having featured on stream a few times, anybody who's experiencing their debut on stream is bound to have quite a bit of nerves. Just, you know, beginners, I suppose. But, you know, you guys coming here to support, I'm sure it means a lot to these guys. So, big up to you guys.
Oh, Jim, sorry,
King
Jim
of the North.
There. This is going down.
And Jim Chori pulls out that triggered fatal blow.
Ooh, this is bad. This is bad.
No, this
he's gonna
is
pull that
absolutely
heat in his
fantastic.
arms.
I'm sure that
this is where the
my good friend over here has something to say. Not going to give him too much screen time just yet because the match is not finished yet, guys. It's one round apiece, one game apiece in this first to 5. Jim Chori looking to be a little bit on the ascendancy right now, but we've seen enough of the Shao Kahn to know that, you know what, plus frames, and he keeps falling for it, doesn't he, Mr. Jivs?
Yeah, it's, I would think by now you would start analyzing that and not getting clipped by it.
Nope, and here we go again. Nice juggle, missed the combo ender though. Might that come back to haunt Lino? I'm not too sure just yet, because Shao Kahn seems to be making this corner Jax's home.
Jim is not blocking low, and he...
Oh, I want to see a teabag. I want to see a teabag. Come on, give me a teabag. Up, well.
I've never seen such a big man jump so high.
Well, he's obviously excited. And maybe he's even more excited because he has Mr. Diz on commentary. Who knows? Oh, shit.
He's starting some salty, eh? Don't let me get a commentary dude, you know.
All I know is that the score right now between these two guys is Blino 2, Jim Chori 1. So whoever is backing Jim Chori might just need to get the message to him to say, listen, yeah, you need to up your game because Blino means business.
Lino
taken from Lino in Thundercats. So it's anybody old enough in chat to remember Thundercats, they'll know exactly who Lino is. I'm almost 100% certain that this guy's name is derived from that cartoon character from many moons ago. Jim also means business. No teabag. Jizz on the mic.
I like Jim's combat card. He's got some Shang Tsung there, Sindal,
and even some Shao Kahn.
So he must be a fan as well.
Well, I'm sure after
One gets beaten by 1-0 sometimes, you know.
Well, let's see. I think it could also just be a way of Jim saying, you know what, there is some salt here, but there has to be some respect as well. In fact, you know, fuck the respect. These guys need to teabag each other. These guys need to just rub the shit salt into each other, because that's what the salt series is all about. We're not here to dish out normals at the finish team screen. This is about teabags, micro bags, brutalities.
Really strong here.
And Jim is like just saying, you know what, enough of this bullshit. Shao Kahn's going to fall asleep now. Go back to the time zone where he came from, because, yeah, like Bruce said in chat, Jim also means business, and right now it looks like exactly that.
Fortunately misses.
Debo, it's all good.
Jim's still falling for these plus frames.
He is, and I think it's maybe just him getting a little bit excited to try and just dish out some of that Jax damage, because we all know Jax hits like a truck. But as I say that, Shao Kahn dishes out the 354 damage combo himself. So, General Jaeger in chat, welcome. Thank you so much for the love and support. Really appreciate it.
There, eats it down too.
Right, the salt in the womb. Keenan, what are you on about? Great
what's up, General?
Jump kick.
We've got Sumpy, General Jaeger. Nasty Scorpion here. In chat. Welcome, brother.
Okay, guys, the key word for tonight is evolve. Just keep that at the back of your mind, because there's going to be a lot of talk about evolving in terms of the channel, in terms of FGC Africa, in terms of the AFGC. And you know, this is now the 10th official edition of the Salt series. It's been one of the fan favorite series in the entire African community. And you know, we're not going to say goodbye to it at the end of the month, but we are going to say farewell for now. Because, you know, evolution needs to take place, different things need to happen. And right now, it looks like what's happening is Shao Kahn getting beaten into a pulp. Oh, come on. No,
come on, Jim. Come on, Jim.
A little bit of a, come on, Mr. Jims. That was not what we wanted to see. We do not want to see normals being dished out on the finishing screen. For goodness sake. I think somebody didn't get the memo. It's 2 games apiece right now, guys. It's 2 games apiece between these two guys.
What's this, first to 5?
First to 5 it is. And
okay. Great stuff.
You know, I just want to make mention to the guys in chat now that there was talk of load shedding possibly affecting this match, and that's why we started the series a little bit earlier today.
Yeah,
so let's hope ESCOM doesn't come to the party. Let's hope that the guy who normally puts the switches off is on leave, sick leave. So that we can continue watching this.
Jax is a truck.
Say it again?
I agree. Lever's saying Jax is a truck, and this is one character that's given me some of the most howl, especially when I just started playing this game. I had no idea what to do against this character.
Yeah, I still don't know what to do against this character. And, yeah, I've played this game since day one, so Jim obviously knows a few things about Jax that he can use against whoever his opponent is right now, but likewise, so does Blino. This back 3-4 string that gets him quite plus on block. Jim, for some other reason, keeps falling for it, and the ESCOM tech absolutely Andeo-Tam. While Jim Chori looks to just taking the momentum of game number 4 and taking it straight into this particular game.
Yeah, he's got good spacing going here, really keeping Shao Kahn away, keeping the pressure. Ooh, Shao Kahn answers with a spear.
Wake up
some
there.
Boots.
Trying it again. Are we going to see a fatal blow? Nope, we see the patience yet again.
Great combo there, 341 damage.
Unfortunately, just missed that forward 4 and ate the forward 3-3 there from Jax. Forward 3 into stagger set. This is Lebo.
Okay, blocking it overhead.
Okay, I wonder if Jim is actually aware now that he can flawless block that particular string, and you know, he's failed a couple of times, but maybe he's attempting a flawless block now and trying to capitalize on some damage there. And speaking of damage, unfortunately must have been an input error there from Blino. Not best out of 5, Bruce. It's the
damage
first one to
sometimes.
5. It's the first one to 5, not the best out of 5. So, you know, the Salt series, first to 5. And then the main event being a first to 7, guys. So just for those of you who are new to the Salt series, all 30 members of the Wolfpack in chat right now. Emperor, Duke, welcome.
What's up? Soli!
Whoop.
Andrew Solomon's in chat. Going to be playing later tonight. Super hyped for his match.
Yeah, no,
Against,
both those guys have been labbing. Oh, great wake up.
They've been putting in the work. For sure.
So 2 games apiece and a round apiece. Mr. Jivs, this is so difficult to call. Bilal, welcome to the chat. Bilal, who plays the cost. Thank you so much for dropping by. Really supporting the Salt series. Guys, you know what? If it weren't for the guys in chat right now and those of you who are yet to come, Salt series wouldn't be a thing. So guys, just thank you so much for the support. Jim Tori mixing it up here. Mixing it up, and Shao Kahn looks to be in a little bit of damage. Ooh! Anti-air!
Billion losing patience. Really getting clipped. Bit of footsies.
Okay, and Jim Chori, I think for the first time in the set.
Yeah, he's taking the lead. And there we go! What's this gonna be? Fatality.
This is a... Yeah, no, that hurt. That hurt.
Yeah, who needs a torso?
Yeah, you know,
Where's his leg?
Chronica can just bring him back from the dead. Well, let's just bring that guy into the picture as well. For those of you who don't know who that little gentleman on screen is there, that is our very own mascot of the Salt series, MSI Lazy Shaker.
Very appropriately named after some of the most annoying player on the Steam circuit. Induces the most salt, MSI Lazy Gamer. It was only fitting.
No, for sure. And you know what? I'm still waiting for somebody to reach out to MSI and actually invite him into the Salt series when the Salt series returns, because I'm sure there's going to be a complete lineup of people.
He will be on stream. He will just be on stream every single stream because everyone's just going to want to take him on.
Now there's going to be Alaric, Luderic, the man himself, Sub-Zero extraordinaire, saying to Blino, you got this.
What's up, Luda?
Ooh, crushing blow there to start off. 240 damage. Mr. Jivs, this is not looking overly comfortable for Blino right now.
More than half his life.
Wake up again, relying on that forward or back 3-4, sorry. Okay, and I think Mr. Blino here is going to have to just try to mix it up a little bit here. Becoming maybe a little bit too predictable, and I think he's been downloaded here by Jim. Okay,
I think so too.
Is this a change? Oh, well, he's got the fatal blow there.
Great conversion there. Great conversion. Will it kill?
No, I don't think it's going to be anywhere close to death, but at least it's going to put the tide in Shao Kahn's favor.
Good pressure. 446, that's wild. Okay.
So here is where Blino's going to have to look out for that crushing blow, or fatal blow rather.
It's every single time.
That's the Jim Chori special, you know, that empty jump into a fatal blow. He does it so often, and yet, you know what, we see it so much, but we see so many people falling victim to that, and Blino, the latest in a long line of victims, to feel the wrath of the empty jump into the fatal blow. Andrew Solomon's Forensic all in chat. Byron Christian
Forensic! Shout out to Forensic, one of the best Sub-Zeros on the Steam circuit. Man's a legend. We're missing you, buddy.
What we do need to see fairly soon is a match between... Oh, I think that is just about finished. No.
He's still in this. He's still in this.
You know, if something happens here, unfortunately, it's the wake up, and Jim Chori now in a 4-2 lead sends Shao Kahn into the dead pool and says, you know what, taste this salt. This is that acidy salt. This is that green shit in that salt. I don't know what kind of salt this is.
Stinky Khan, take a bath, bro.
Well, Jim Chori will be happy with what he's been doing over that last 3 games. Now he's on a little bit of a streak here, isn't he? 3 games in a row.
Okay. I think Leon, will we see a character change?
I doubt it. I doubt it. I completely doubt it because I've only ever seen both these players playing with the characters on screen right now. So if we are going to see a changing character, Mr. Jibs, it's going to be a surprise. You know, I've never seen any of these players play with anybody else, and you know, as I thought,
going straight back into it.
Exactly.
Okay, let's need to get a stage with some stage fatality.
Well, if there is going to be a stage fatality over here, it's going to be something we don't see on stream too often. The Shaolin Trap Dungeon, and I'm sure this particular stage brutality or fatality or whatever it's called is enough to rub salt into anybody who's on the receiving end of it. So, let's see if Shao Kahn can maybe dish out the stage fatality here to Jax.
Going in with that fast mid.
Okay. Great mix up there. Unfortunately, drops the combo. Okay.
We've got Jay Word rooting for Leon. Let's see Word the Rebel if Leon can bring this back.
Okay. Down 1. Unfortunately, eats a forward grab there. Shao Kahn's in the corner and eats the jump kick. And Jim is now suddenly on match point. Live from Switzerland, Lee Gavin Williams.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lee, if you can maybe just indicate who you are here to support. Not over yet. Leon, no, keeping on. Says Sean. Just revisiting the good old times with MK.
Really
so glad to see you here,
great
Lee
uses
Gavin.
of the these guys really utilize their wake-ups really well, just stopping each other's momentum. And in this game, momentum does a lot.
Falls victim to that forward grab again. Forward 3 staggers, still doesn't connect with that back. But
Leon, this is it?
Yep, he does. Nope, no mercy at all. Well, you know what? After the levels of salt that we experienced, you know, Jax, in typical classy special forces tradition, says, you know what, enough is enough. Let's pull out the saxophone. I'm sure Shao Kahn can do a little jig. But yeah, Shao Kahn is unfortunately dead. So courtesy of Jim Tori. So guys,
just dancing for the dead.
Big up to these 2 guys, both of them debutants on the Salt series, both of them debutants on stream. Putting on a bit of a show here for us, and fortunately for Jim Tori and everybody who's in chat supporting Jim Tori, your boy has pulled through, taking it 5-2 over Blino. Blino will be back. Denver the Mink, Brian Luke, nice game, Jimbo. Brian Luke, that's Blino himself, guys, if you didn't know. And the
nice one.
Andy O'Tam, Shao Kahn is yet again dead. Yeah, unfortunately, Shao Kahn seems to have the bad end of the stick, unfortunately.
Yeah, Shao Kahn got canned.
Yeah, there we go. And Mr. Jivs got just... Anyway, moving along very swiftly.
Yeah, great. Congrats to Jim Tori on winning your debut Salt Series match against tough opponent Blino. But yeah, better luck next time, Blion.
Well, there'll definitely be a run back of sorts. This is the first, but definitely not the last time that both of these guys appear on stream. So, you know what, if you were supporting Blino, then, you know, thank you for coming. Unfortunately, your guy couldn't pull off the win, but he will be back. And we'll obviously keep you posted on all the socials in terms of, you know, future events, who's going to be participating. The month of September, like we said, it's all about evolving. And we're trying to get more stream, or more people on stream rather, in the same amount of time. So just watch the space, guys. A lot of changes happening in terms of Charlie Wolf. And on the screen that you see right now, you might even notice just a little hint in terms of some of the evolution or the evolving that's taking place on the channel.
It's following Garrus's motto. It's adapt, evolve,
die.
And that's what we're gonna do.
Well, absolutely. So, guys, just thank you so much, Lebo, Lee Gavin, WCC, Evan Zerf, Bruce.
Welcome, Jason McAvoy.
That Professor X.
I was also thinking the same thing.
Professor X in chat. Lord Eris, we need to get you on stream fairly soon. Lord Eris has been putting in the work of late. For those of you who don't know who Lord Eris is, he's part of the Steam community, and
sounds familiar.
he's really been putting in the work. So it's not Atrocity on comms, it's Mr. Jizz. So yeah, look out for Mr. Jizz. Charlie Wolf Part 2 coming up soon. Just watch the space. Mr. Jizz, are you ready to get the next
Mr. Jizz
competitors into the Steam
yeah,
lobby?
Let's get them in.
Mr. Solomon's 92 going up against Clarence Renzo.
I'm particularly excited for this one. I know Clarence has been asking to have some lab sessions here, there, everywhere. So I know he's really been studying this game, putting in the time. He's up against a very difficult opponent I've been struggling with for a long time, until I gave him some salt of my own. Yeah, Solomon's 92. So let's go get these guys in.
Edward Cheetah saying these matches are fire. Thank you so much. Lee Gavin saying class stream. He's impressed. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that sort of feedback. Is Jivs on com? Absolutely. AK Slay, Mr. Jivs. He's on com.
Yo, what's up, AK Slay?
AK Slay doing some wonderful work there with the dudes at Fight Club. Catch them on Monday nights, on Wednesday nights. They are doing so much for the African community in terms of hosting tournaments, hosting events, some wonderfully thought through events as well. And just to think about some there's the Elimination Chamber, there's the Battle for the Throne, there's so many things happening, and just those guys deserve so much in terms of what they are doing for the community.
Tournaments.
So let's go. I think their motto is
let's go, let's grow. And that's what they're doing. They're growing, bringing fantastic content to the community. More content, the better. And speaking of content, we've got some fire content about to come up. Clarence Renzo versus Solomon's 92. Strong Jackie, strong Shaolin warriors in his pocket. And the same with Clarence.
Well, this is going to be quite an interesting game, because I know that Clarence has been asking regularly for, lab time, just to get some practice matches in. He's been looking for people who play characters that Solomon plays, just to get used to some of the matchups. And I think he's well prepared. I think I saw Liu Kang on screen, if I'm not mistaken, there, Mr. Jibs.
Yeah, Liu Kang versus Kung Lao. And funny enough, I think these characters within Mortal Kombat story, I think there's some hidden salt even between these two characters. Especially on Kung Lao's side.
That's all it is. He's just a little pussy. He's upset. He's jealous.
Understandably so. We've got Liu Kang, who has such a big mouth. He always tunes his opponent.
Shaolin going up against Earthrealm's champion Clarence Renzo against Solomon's 92. Now this, DJ Pushkin, big up to the Salt series, keep up the good work, really appreciate it, DJ Pushkin. Kung Lao was fire, says Lebo.
Crushing blow, straight to the face, great convert, 346 damage.
Solomon special coming through, the jump kick into the air teleport, into the overhead.
Traps him with the Z-hat. Clarence blocking.
Now I do know that Clarence also plays a little bit of Kung Lao, and the feedback that I actually gave him not too long ago was that out of those two characters, he just seemed to be much more comfortable with Liu Kang. But don't be surprised, Mr. Jivs, if we actually see a change of character, depending on how the match unfolds, obviously. But that should be a crushing blow. No! Has he used that crushing blow?
He already got it. Yeah, he already used it.
Okay,
Solomon special again, clipping him. Great conversion there by Solomon's 92. Is Clarence panicking? Will he keep his composure? Let's see. Unfortunately, doesn't convert there.
Now, I'm not sure if this is Clarence's first time on stream, but I definitely
I think
know
it is.
it's his first time on the Salt series. Oh, what an anti-air there. Oh, and what to convert.
Great
no
stuff.
ender though, unfortunately. Nope. Now successfully blocking that fatal blow attempt. No meter to extend the combo though.
Gotta keep your eyes on the meter, gents.
Great interrupt there. And now Kung Lao's access to that down 3 poke, just to check everything in terms of what Kung Lao or Liu Kang can offer rather. Such a powerful tool, and that powerful tool's basically got Solomon into a 1-0 lead.
Come on, Solomons. Show some more salt than that, man. You're going up
somebody
against
just
Clarence Renzo.
Please send Solomons a WhatsApp saying that
What is
if
this, Sully?
he does not issue salt with his next victory, if there is a next victory, unfortunately I'm going to end the stream. Just please let Solomons know that he needs to dish out excessive levels of salt.
I'm gonna send him a message right now.
Send him a message, please. Gosh. I'm not even going to put up my good friend Mr. Lazy Shaker because that's not worthy of any...
Not worthy for sure.
No, that was
He's unworthy.
disappointing. I should actually give that first point to Clarence.
Yeah, I think so. Give him 2 points actually.
Okay, so match number 2, guys. Solomon's 1-0 over Clarence Renzo. Shaolin always triumphs, says Lebo. Lebo, obviously a huge Kung Lao fan.
Okay, Keenan voting for Lau, reading for Lau. AK Slay, also Solomon's boys, nice.
I don't even think Lazy Gamer knows that there's a community. He doesn't stay around long enough to actually find out from anybody that there is a community. So if he is watching Forensic, he probably disconnected already. Anyway, that's just me and my personal issues.
Yeah, sometimes ignorance is bliss, as they say. I think if Lazy Gamer knew what we were talking about him, I think he would probably try DDoS us every time we play or something like that.
Well, what you're going to notice here, Mr. Jivs, in terms of, because if you didn't notice, Clarence Renzo actually went for the Kung Lao pick. And what you're going to notice is he's going to come up with so many openings, but unfortunately at those times when he really needs to capitalize on damage output, he seems to drop very important combos. So let's see if he's going to hold his nerve here. He does close out that first round there with a down 2. Bit scrappy, I must be honest with you. 20 people in chat right now.
Kung Lao mirror, this is hype.
Okay, Solomon's fighting back. Quite a fast-paced match here, Mr. Jivs.
Yeah. Clarence really utilizing that down 3, checking Solomon's. Unfortunately, whips there.
And you see there was an opening with the 1-2-1, and unfortunately no combo extension. And unfortunately that 1-2-1 probably only does about 80 damage, and I mean the fact that he's opening Lau up, or opening Solomon's up rather, with that 1-2-1, he really needs to focus on capitalizing on some additional damage, because as you can see, Solomon's has brought that second round back, and I think those drop combos is going to really cost Clarence here if he doesn't start to just iron it out a little bit.
And this might be personal, because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but Clarence's first love, I think, is Kung Lao over Liu Kang.
I think you're correct. I think you are correct.
So this is really personal here. Solomon's getting a nice down 2 there. Oh, mid-game teabags. That's what we like to see.
Well, at least the salt is starting to come out now, and I think it's much easier for somebody who's in a life lead to dish out that salt. And as we talk about life lead, I think Solomon's going to close out game number 2 with the brutality of the teleport.
There we go.
I think he needs a 10. I think he's going to score a 10 here. As far as I'm concerned, that is a perfect 10.
Perfect 10 right there.
Solomon, you deserve that. And what you also deserve is an appearance of our good friend and mascot, the one and only MSI Lazy Shaker.
Okay, how will Clarence answer back? He needs to really start bringing the bags of salt. He needs to bring the pain. Solomons can't be getting away with this.
Well, as you can see, he's gone directly back to the Liu Kang pick, and I think this is better for Clarence. I just think, based on what I've seen of late, he just seems far more comfortable with Liu Kang than he does with Kung Lao. His Kung Lao definitely got potential. I'm not going to take that away from him. But I just feel in terms of these two characters that he favors, Liu Kang, maybe because it's a bit easier to play with Liu Kang as opposed to Kung Lao, who can be very buttonsy.
Let's not trigger the Liu Kangs in chat.
No,
Actually,
I will trigger the Liu Kangs. I will trigger everybody.
Get out of here with your forward 4 nonsense.
Forward 4, man.
All you do is practice.
All you do is forward 4.
And you wonder why
Said Kung Lao.
And some salt in the intros here.
That's what we love to see.
Great intercept. Cancels. Trying to load up that crushing blow.
Okay, so you see Clarence was quite aware there that he didn't have meter, and he finished off that particular 1-2-3 combo with the dive kick, with the dragon kick rather. He didn't have any meter to extend the bicycle kick, so good awareness there. But now Kung Lao seems to be making this corner Liu Kang's home. Clips him with a low, great combo extension.
Fortunately drops it there.
Okay, great awareness there from Solomon, and Solomon is honest, he's steamrolling right now.
Solomons is on fire. This is not good for Clarence. Clarence really needs to get his head in the game. Oh, great delay there. But unfortunately,
didn't quite work out the way Solomon was planning, did it?
No.
Was that a teabag?
It definitely was.
Something seems to be happening here. I think that. There we go.
Okay. I was gonna say maybe Clarence went home. Maybe he left.
I think he might have thrown his controller against the wall there for a second and then realized
he can't be breaking controllers here.
We love to see it, guys. Broken controllers on the Salt series. We couldn't ask for anything more.
Great breakaway there by Clarence.
KRW King 101.
Solomon's getting the dragon.
Welcome to the Salt series, my friend. If you haven't been here before, Tapiwa Mutsviti. Laugh my ass off. Ron Taddy is playing Mortal Kombat 11 right now, where he should actually be tuned in onto stream to see his homeboy Clarence Renzo take the second round here in game number 3.
We notice who's not here, you know? Atrocity, yeah, we don't know where you are.
Well, you know what, Atrocity, I will talk about Atrocity because Atrocity is, well, before we go into Atrocity, we just witnessed a 473 damage corner combo there by Liu Kang. And I think Clarence Renzo is now tired, and as we say that, his controller seems to be giving him issues. Clarence...
There's some really peculiar strategies by Clarence here. Maybe he's somehow trying to get inside Solomon's head.
Solomon's such a nice guy, just walks up to Clarence and just say, okay, here's a big squid for you, but you know, I'm going to allow you to do what you need to do. Clarence is on the board.
Clarence lands a big scoop straight to Kung Lao.
Well, you know what, this is Clarence's first win on the Salt series, so I think that Clarence deserves a little bit of that. MSI Laser Shaker just saying, you know what, Clarence, I feel you. Okay, so hopefully Clarence is able to have sorted out his controller issues. We don't want to see disconnects, and if Solomon does decide to just whip Clarence while his controller disconnects, unfortunately that's how the Salt series works. That's just going to rub additional salt in. It's probably going to cause more issues between these two guys. So I'm actually hoping that that's going to happen. I want that to happen. Whoops.
Forensic confirming that Clarence's control is indeed broken. Maybe Forensic is sitting next to him and he sees his control. I don't know how he knows it.
Okay.
Ashlyn, Governor, what's up?
Ashlyn! Mr. Ashlix himself. The Cetrion, I don't even know what variation it is. You're the only person on this planet that plays that particular variation, Ashlyn. But Ashlyn mops, and Ashlyn is scared to appear on stream. I want to know, in front of all the members of the Wolfpack tonight, why is it that Ashlyn does not want to come up on stream? Because Ashlyn mops. The force of
Why
nature.
do you not come on stream?
Okay, Clarence Zenzo starting to throw out that 1, 2, 3 combo. Tries wake up buttons there, but Solomons was aware. Tries forward this time. Solomons yet again aware. Whoops.
Ooh, what is going on with the hitboxes there?
Great grab tech. Solomon special, but Clarence is aware. Clarence starting to wake up now, and I think we're going to see him killing. Oh, come on, Clarence.
Ooh, drops his, that is crucial.
Okay.
But he's
Fatal
still in
blow.
quite the lead.
It was
And
attempted the
closes
fatal blow. But Clarence looking to suddenly find himself feeling a bit more comfortable in the set.
Yeah,
Again, the
Charlie,
1, 2, 3
I can
combo
see,
input error there.
I can see Clarence's confidence is slowly really building up.
I think he
That's a
swapped
Liu Kang
controls. I
confidence.
think he might have swapped controls. Whoop. That's a combo. Double amplify, surely loading up that crushing blow. Down 2 to the face.
For the Wuxi.
So you see that 1, 2, 3 combo coming out there from Clarence almost at will now. And again, this time a reversal grab.
Yeah. Solomons is in quite a sticky situation here. Will he be able to bring this back?
Great down 1 check. Great setup play here from Solomons.
Anyone's round here right now.
Not just dead yet.
Anyone's round.
Okay, so now it's not about going in, but rather keeping your spacing, and that's exactly what Clarence. And suddenly, after going down 2-0, it's level. Up. This is what we came to see, guys. Take this deadly alliance on your fat head, Kung Lao. But I, the Shaolin champion, am in the building. Parasurama, wherever he is now, is celebrating because the Kang Gang has entered the building. 2 games apiece.
A bit of Shaolin legs and some entrails there. That's all that's left of Solomon's Kung Lao.
Well, if Kung Lao was the number 2 Shaolin, now he's the number 0 Shaolin because there is no number 2 anymore. He's under an arcade machine. I wouldn't mind that arcade machine myself, huh? Although I wasn't a big fan of Deadly Alliance. In fact, I wasn't a big fan of the entire 3D series.
I quite like Deception. Deception, I must say. I don't know if you ever played it, Charlie.
I played it once or twice, but it was never really because
Shijinko,
yeah,
character.
that other dude.
Yeah, that other dude took out Onaga. You watched him grow up, get taught by Baraicho. Baraicho showed him the ways, but not how to drink. Remember Baraicho?
Yeah, and to break wind. Baraicho is officially the most stupid DLC character ever introduced into the Mortal Kombat series. No cap.
I like those troll characters. Baraicho is exactly that.
You know, Baraicho is like Dan of Street Fighter 4.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Dan is?
Yeah, I've never gotten the opportunity to play much Street Fighter.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Always Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Soul Calibur.
Never a fan of Soul Calibur.
Yeah, it didn't get me there. Because this right here, MK, is where it's at.
Absolutely. Great short up there coming through from Clarence Zenzo. No meter to amplify and...
Great confirm, I think this will kill.
I think this might just do it, Mr. Jivs. I think this might... No, I think you'll probably have about 15, 20 life left.
Ooh,
20.
yeah.
Okay, again, this is the time for patience, and it's exactly what Clarence exercised. And listen, complete changing of the guard here. After going down by 2 games to 0, he's now in the lead essentially, 2 games apiece. But he does have the round lead, the tiebreak essentially.
Ooh, blocks that.
No punish, unfortunately, and that. Okay, double amplify, loading up the crushing blow. He should be about 1 away now, if I'm not mistaken.
Staggers here by Clarence, opens
Great short
Solomon's up. Unfortunately, doesn't maintain the pressure. Great armor break.
Oh,
439.
That was an effortless combo. I mean, it's the armor breaker, which obviously dishes out additional damage. Solomon special coming through there, and he closes it off with an amplified dive kick. Dead even right now. 2 games apiece, 1 round apiece. Again. You know, we saw the same situation in the game before Jim Chori eventually ran away with it. I wonder if we're going to see the same happening this time around.
Yeah, well, this is definitely has me on the edge of my seat.
Great patience there from Solomon, waiting for his opening. Okay, Clarence Zenzo needs to do something different. Straights there, unfortunately not doing Liu Kang any favors here. Somebody get Robocop on screen. Keenan, I will ban you from chat.
Charlie Wolf's favorite character, Robocop.
You know what? I take back my comment about Boraicho. I take it back. I take it back.
Okay, Solomon's doing something from behind. No homo.
Doing something from behind. Solomon's.
And that is what he did. Answers back. The arcade machine, right on the chosen ones. Body, corp, torso, you name it. All we're left with is the ankles.
Guys in chat, if somebody can maybe just let me know, is the music volume too loud or is it fine? If somebody can just let me know in chat if the music volume is fine, is it a bit too high, must I lower it a little bit? Unfortunately, I can't increase the levels of the game. But I can definitely try to lower the music if it is too loud. If you can just let me know what the chat says as I update the scores.
Ion. Donovan says, GG boys. Donovan, AK Slay, Keda Reborn. We've got the Masala boys in chat. Always bringing the flavor, the spice.
Little does Keda Reborn know that he's actually going to be invited very soon to co-commentate with myself in September, so
ooh, that's gonna be great.
You know what, I was so entertained that Monday where Kida was on the deck with, I think it was with AK Slay if I'm not mistaken, and the guy just entertained. So you know what, Kida, you need to be on Charlie Wolf Gaming commentating with whatever we are going to do in September.
Soon kana, soon.
Slay kana. Jobs Charlie. Solomon's leading by 3 games to 2. Okay, great awareness there from Clarence Zenzo.
Yeah, Clarence really seems to be intercepting these teleports more and more.
Yeah, he's definitely become much more comfortable as the set has gone on. And he's even mixing up his strings just a little bit now. We see the standing one anti-air, we've seen the crushing blow. We're going to see some good corner damage here. Unfortunately, drops. Let's see if Solomon's is going to basically get some momentum in this particular game now, because Clarence did start rather quite strongly.
Okay, gets out of the corner.
And that's it for Clarence. Takes that first game in this match number 6.
Round 2, fight.
Strategy is where it all started, says Bruce. For some of us, yeah. For maybe myself and maybe a few others in chat. I was in the arcade the very first day Mortal Kombat 1 was released, and yeah, that's where it started for me, all the way back in 1992. So you guys can guess my age if you want to. I really don't give a shit. I'm one of the old guys, dudes, and even at this age, I'm still loving Mortal Kombat. I'm still loving what the game is doing for the community, and I'm loving what I'm seeing from Clarence Zenzo on screen right now.
Yeah, I must say, Clarence has definitely adapted. I think he paid note to what you were talking about earlier with the evolution, and he's evolving.
Well, let's just see if he can close this, because Solomon will close this out with a fatal blow.
There we go. Cut to the throat. Hat to the back. And there we go. He's gonna need some plastic surgery for his face now. Any doctors in chat?
I think there are quite a few doctors in the community, so you know, anybody can offer Clarence some assistance there just for some facial reconstruction. It will be appreciated. But let's see. The game is still unfinished.
Chosen one with no chosen face.
Just a quick update on the score. It is 3-2 to Solomon's right now. No anti-air coming through there from Clarence. Down one into a low fireball.
Great
That's
confirm
the
there by
ticker. Solomon special. Unfortunately, Clarence he's clearly downloaded Solomon in terms of that particular shenanigan that Solomon tries to throw out quite often. No crushing blow already being used. Great grab there.
Ooh, flawless block. Unfortunately does not capitalize with the flawless block punish.
Great work there from Clarence. And
Clarence!
What I like about that particular match there, Mr. Jivs, is that Clarence obviously realized that he was making some inroads in terms of being able to read Solomon's. And what happened was he was putting constant pressure on Solomon's to a point where Solomon's didn't actually know how to get out of that constant, almost, you know, just oppressed him.
It's like this constant pressure, jailing.
Absolutely.
And that's that 1-2-1 string from Liu Kang.
So 1-2-3 string.
1-2-3?
Yep.
Yeah. That's honestly, that speed. It's god tier. Always gets me online. Whenever I fight Liu Kang, I'm always getting clipped by that.
And you know, the 1-2 was actually nerfed quite significantly, because the 1-2 on block before the patch was actually +3, I think it was. And they nerfed it to -2.
Thank goodness. Thank the elder gods.
The forward 4 was initially 11 frames. I think they upped it to 14 frames. So they definitely tried to just do a number on Liu Kang.
Now we just need some updates for Jacqueline Briggs, please. Jackie.
Chimba Mutale in chat. The CGL winner.
Alcon.
Alcon of Afrika himself. Chimba, you and I, we had a chat a bit earlier on. I got you. And we will discuss more and more in terms of what will be happening in Charlie Wolf Gaming over the next coming month or so. Guys, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So just keep yourselves ready. For those of you who are not, for those of you who know people who are not in chat, just make them aware of everything that's going to be happening on the channel over the coming month or so. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And guys like Ashton Governor in chat, he's going to have to ultimately get himself onto stream.
Come on, combatants.
Okay, so Clarence, Renzo, and Solomon's 3 games apiece. Level on life just about.
Really going back and forth. That's what we love to see. Back and forth salt. Liu Kang casually walking up.
Okay, Solomon's is eating quite a bit of the 1-2-3 that's been dished out by Clarence. No breakaway meter, no offensive meter. And Solomon's does a very innocuous looking short up.
Random short ups
there. Unfortunately was unable to convert, but gets the crushing blow with the jumps.
Stolen like a thief in the night. Liu Kang.
Oh, that's going to really rub Solomon's up the wrong way, because I'm sure that after that fatal blow went by, he thought himself he must have had the game.
Okay. Manages to get out that corner. You don't want to be in the corner. Liu Kang or anyone. For that matter. Okay, jailing him there. Clarence good patience, but gets hit by the last hit.
Come on, no combo punish, unfortunately. Clarence in the corner. Solomon special, mixes it up this time, goes for the overhead grab.
You can see the mixed Solomons.
Nope.
Ooh, that's
going to do it. Probably not the most effective way to finish the round, but it worked.
Yeah, you know, did the trick. That's all that matters.
Kevin Johnson, all the way from the States, welcome. And thank you for your support. Kevin Johnson is going to come back with a bang. Guys, I'm not going to give away too much, but
Kevin Johnson,
dude is working
Shang Gang.
super hard, but also having lots of fun. So, guys, just like I say, the key word for the evening is evolving.
Yeah, we look forward to your return, Kevin. I look forward to your return. Ooh, some lag here. This is what's gonna happen. Okay, get back. I must say that, yeah. That corpse in the Deadpool was looking lonely. I'm glad Clarence could throw him.
Okay, still very even on life. Probably not the best chance. Oh, unfortunately, I'm not too sure what happened there.
He's gonna take this game. Ooh, misses the fatal blow.
I think we are going to take a swim. Nope, no swim.
Oh, going from behind.
Wait,
What's he gonna do?
Yep, he's going for a swim.
Oh. That was too much. Too much! And he's in to the Deadpool. Take a bath. There you go.
Fatality.
Okay, 144p boys. AK Slay says he's got load shedding. That's highly unfortunate. Guys, I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing on stream right now. Clarence Enzo and Solomon's 92. 4 games to 3 in favor of Solomon's. And Clarence Enzo is going to feel a little bit of pressure going into this game number 8, I think it is.
Yeah, I was rooting for someone tonight. Won't mention names. I may or may not have made some bets. Money may or may not be on the line. So I'm just holding fingers here.
Not those, because you just gave us a mindfuck now. May not, and may have placed a bet, may have not. Maybe money on the line, may not. What the fuck? Anyway, moving along swiftly.
No, we don't talk about the monies here. We just talk about bloodshed, assault, Mortal Kombat,
and MSI Laser Gamer.
Yeah, unfortunately we talk about him too.
Okay, so Solomon's 4, Clarence Renzo 3. This could potentially be the final game of this particular set, unless Clarence has something to say about it. And as things stand now, he's already cashed in on 2 bicycle kick amplifiers. So he's 1 bicycle kick away from loading up the crush and blow here, and I think he's going to need every resource that he has in his toolbox to make sure that he can get some sort of leverage out of this match, because the closer, or the less life he has, the closer he's staring at that final brutality that's the nail in the coffin, essentially.
Solens doesn't seem to be keeping an eye on his meter, which is whiffing.
Oh, come on, Clarence, you have to capitalize on that punish. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if Clarence knows that that final hit of that string is actually a
and there we go. Okay, Solomon's on match point.
Match point for Solomon's indeed, and he could be 1 round away from closing out this particular 1st to 5 set. Already the mid-game teabags are coming out, so Solomon's, like Beyonce, clearly feeling himself right now.
And there we go. Chosen one.
Okay, come on. This has to be a big punish. Big punish, 336. Unfortunately, he uses the crushing blow, but if you've got the cheese, spend the cheese. If it means it's going to take you into...
The man's got the cash.
Yeah, ne?
Yeah.
Where's my boys? Okay. Where's my boys? I see Keenan Peterson in chat right now. I'm looking for Jody, Smoke Vengeance. I don't see him representing the Cape Town boys. I don't see Jody in chat.
Smoke Vengeance, Spencer. Get him in here. Okay. Guys, this game could go either way. Great blocks here. Ooh, gets hit. Maybe he was trying to floor this block.
Okay, so Clarence Renzo really doesn't need to get too excited now. Just play his game, wait for his moments. And that's exactly what he needs to do. Not try to go in for any unnecessary risky moves. Tries the 1, 2, 3. Okay. No crushing blow already been used. Just misses the corpse.
Ooh.
Oh, and Solomon, unfortunately for Clarence Renzo,
Hi, boy.
sniffs it out and says, you know what, I'm going to cash in now. This is going to give me the game. And that's heartbreak for Clarence. Mr. Jivs, that was a pretty fire matchup, I must be honest with you.
That was fire. I got burnt all the way on the other side of my screen, yeah. My
Stay
yeah,
down
that was,
and the
as Donovan would say with the hot curry, we're burning from the bottom, we're burning from the top, we're just burning.
Tapiwa says good games. Keenan laughing as always. So glad to know that, you know, through this time that we're going through as a community, unable to have offline sets, you guys are enjoying yourselves in chat. Absolutely fantastic to see. Just thank you again, once again. You know, I can't thank you guys enough.
Get a 10 from me.
The support, it's been absolutely unbelievable.
Okay, Charlie, I'm gonna be back. 30 seconds.
That's cool. So guys, just to summarize what we've seen thus far on the Salt Series edition number 10, Jim Chori taking it by 5 games to 2 over Blino, the Jax versus Shao Kahn match. Immediately after, we saw Solomon's going up against Clarence Renzo, and Solomon's eventually, after going back and forth for the longest time, Solomon's eventually taking that by 5 games to 3. And next up, guys, somebody who doesn't need any introduction to the Salt Series, doesn't need any introduction to the AFGC, to Kombat Afrika. He's in every single stream. He supports the African boys in terms of what they're trying to do on YouTube. He's always active in chat. The one and only Ngoni615, also known as Deathstroke, having his run back against the guy with the longest name in FGC history, Dizzle my nizzle for shizzle. That's a mouthful. That is a mouthful. So guys, there's some history here. The start started where Dizzle and Ngoni on a previous edition of the Salt Series went against each other. Dizzle took a 4-0 lead over Ngoni615, only for Ngoni to pull out Sonya and reverse 5-0 Dizzle.
That was some crazy stuff.
This is revenge.
Really had me in awe. Yeah, I think Dizzle is gonna come hungry tonight. Dizzle my nizzle, faux shizzle, longest name in all of the Steam community.
No. You just missed it. The longest name in FGC history. Dizzle my nizzle for shizzle. There's no name that's longer.
No.
And he doesn't even have a sponsor. I mean, imagine it to be Charlie Wolf Gaming, Dizzle my nizzle for shizzle. I mean, my goodness, that's too long. So, Mr. Jivs, if you can get these boys into the Koth lobby,
let's get them in.
We can get this game number 3 underway. It's going to be absolutely hype, guys. If you were waiting for a match that is filled with salt levels that you've never seen before, this is it. This is it.
Guys, this is going to be something else. Facts. Ngoni comes from a place, he was born in a city called Mop City. Fact, Ngoni has sponsors. He's sponsored by KFC.
KFC, Ngoni615 going up against Dizzle my nizzle for shizzle.
And fact, he is, I can say, without a doubt, the biggest mouth, the biggest troll in the Steam community. That's Ngoni615, aka Deathstroke. So yeah, let's see if he gets schooled. Let's see if he gets schooled tonight by Dizzle. I'm getting these guys in. Invite some to Dizzle. Where's our lad Deathstroke? Don't tell me he went to KFC.
Yeah,
Deathstroke!
That's always the issue, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a problem. Come on. We didn't ask for chicken pops. What's it? We asked for salt.
Okay, so I see Dizzle is in chat, or in the lobby rather. We're just waiting for Deathstroke, who might still be busy in the lab. I'm just going to leave it as Dizzle. I'm not going to even attempt to write his entire name.
Oh, Shizzle.
For Shizzle. And I think out of respect for his team ID, I'm going to call him Deathstroke and not Gorny615. You know who he is, you know him, you love him.
You know. Everybody knows.
And chances are you probably left the Steam community group, WhatsApp group, as a result of his trolling. But that's Ngoni for you. You know what? If you're going to take everything that Ngoni says seriously, you're going to be living one miserable life. So Dizzle's waiting. I think there might have been a bit of a ducking here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a bit of a ducking here, because that's the troll that Ngoni is, isn't it? He will hype everybody up, he'll wait patiently for Salt Series to come, and then he'll have either internet issues or he'll be doing KFC.
Yeah, we never know with Ngoni. Maybe he's doing some last minute lab work. Who knows?
KFC is selling biryani now.
All these buffs to the Thunder God. He's reclaiming his former glory, established in MKX.
Okay, let's just see if Ngoni is going to actually pitch up or not.
Yeah, I'm literally sending invite after invite to this guy.
Is he even in
under the Steam menu? It just says he's on snooze, so it's really.
I wouldn't be surprised if this guy fell asleep, because that is the wonder that is Ngoni615.
Come on, Durban boys. Can knock on his door, get him onto his PC.
Okay, if somebody can just try to get hold of Ngoni.
Okay. I've sent him another invite.
Okay, Mr. Jibs, while we're waiting for Ngoni, I'm just going to get something for the throat.
Sure thing, go for it, brother.
And
we've got J-Word Audio, Sonia versus Raiden, maybe Kang versus Aaron.
okay,
It's a
guys,
thing with
if you are J-Word Audio, let me just give a quick shout out to you. If we are unable to get Ngoni615 onto the stream, please just make yourself available, and we'll just, as a last minute change, just to keep, matters continuing, we're gonna have to get you on stream. So just let us know in chat if you are available in the event that Ngoni is unable to join us. I've got a sneaky suspicion that Ngoni is taking a nap.
Hey,
Ngoni is so typical, you know what? He literally made us as tournament guys wait until he went to go and buy him some KFC. He was due to play in the finals, and unfortunately we had to wait about a half an hour, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Jivs, just for him to come back and
on Charlie's first ever online tournament stream.
That's correct. All the way
right
dating back to last year
finals
November.
Versus Forensic. This man decided he's gonna go eat first. Everyone was wait for him. Forensic was losing his shit because I think he needed to be on a plane somewhere, if I'm not mistaken.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Okay, so listen, it doesn't look like Ngoni615 is going to be joining us. I don't see him on Steam. I don't see him playing Mortal Kombat 11. Ngoni fell asleep reading Dizzle's name. Bilal. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna say that the official result is that Dizzle took this 5 games to 0. But Dizzle, you know what? We fortunately, because the Steam community is so tight, we were able to get a stand-in almost immediately. So J-Word Audio, Word the Rebel himself.
Saying here, Ngoni fell asleep reading Dizzle's name.
So Mr. Jibs, if you can get Mr. Jayward Audio with the Rebel into the Koth lobby, and we'll just have to have this next match between yet another debutant on the Salt series, Jayward Audio, the guy responsible for the music track that opens up Charlie Wolf Gaming streams. It's actually an absolute honor to have you on stream. So, Mr. Jibs, if you can just get him into stream, I will put the screen up so long so that if the match does get going, you can continue with the commentary. I'm just going to break away for a couple of moments and just get myself something to drink.
Alright, maybe you can hear this, gents. I'm trying to reach Ngoni over the WhatsApp, but it doesn't seem like he will be coming through. So now we are going to invite the man himself, Jayward Audio, Word the Rebel. Let's see if he come on. A couple of guys playing MK11, I see. Okay, invite has been sent to Word the Rebel. Let's go. Yalla, let's go. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Ngoni is just not pitching up, you know. This man, he likes to talk smack. He likes to tell everyone, boast. But, guys, in the end, if you can back up your words, then you got to get the hell out. So yeah, maybe he chickened out in all KFC fashion. Dizzle about to pull all the salt on Jayward. Travis McCollum. Seems like he's backing up Dizzle, Manizzle, Foe, Shizzle. Yeah, Forensic Kotal versus Raiden. I think you may be right.
No swimming.
I think I speak under the corrections. Jayward may have been labbing Jackie recently. Maybe we might see Jackie. Hopefully not. Maybe we will see Jackie. Yeah. Echo Fun Roosters. Relevant. Okay, the reborn. Guys, send them some roosters. Need some roosters back here. Nice, strong rooster. Yeah. So guys, who are you backing? Word the Rebel. Izumanas of Shizzle, who is waiting patiently in Koth. Okay, I've clearly been delayed because we've got both of them in. And they're already going at it. You've got Jackie, next gen, with the Rebel. Thunderwave, Izumanas of Shizzle. Dizzle takes round 1. I do apologize, guys. I was not in on Mortal Kombat. Right in the Deadpool stage, we like to see maximum salt occurs here. Ooh! Misses! And fortunately gets crushing blow, but uses the breakaway immediately. Great for all those blocks there. Tries to go for that overhead twice for another crushing blow, but Word the Rebel seems wiser for it. I'm not sure if he's aware that he can duck the last hit of Raiden's, I don't know what the move is called, spinny lightning move. Confirms there straight into the corner. You do not want to be in the corner with Raiden. This pressure is too much. I speak from first-hand experience from the only Yonkers Raiden. Gets me in the corner, it's not pretty. Fortunately, oh, beautiful brutality there. Really showing ESCOM where the electricity comes from. Burning Jackie to a crisp.
Welcome to the Salt series, Word the Rebel.
He's been initiated. Really great initiation there.
Forgot to give him the 10 there for that brutality.
Yeah.
I missed the first game, but I saw the result, so Jayward Audio really like a baptism of fire here, you know. Immediately going with a character change.
Straight to the Joker. Nice skin there. Both rocking some skins. Yeah, and this is, which Joker variation is this?
I think
This
this
is Clown Prince, huh? No? Yeah, Clown Prince.
Guys, if you can't hear anything, don't be concerned. This is just one of those things that we have to contend with on PC. But you should be hearing everything you need to hear right now. Dizzle, my Dizzle for Shizzle, taking a 1-0 lead over Word the Rebel, and he's
Straight into the corner. Brings out the puppet. Dizzle saying, no time for puppet shows here. Comes us back with some lightning.
well, I'm so happy that I could actually get Word the Rebel. Probably not the greatest of circumstances with Gorny going to wherever Gorny goes to at this time of the evening, but
We've got AK Slayer saying, Charlie, lower the names overlay.
okay, let's just see.
Christian Clay
Okay.
showing hygienic practices with the eyeballs in the hands. Stay safe, everyone. Stay safe, unlike Word the Rebel, who's getting hit. There's so much lightning right now.
There's something I want to just put out there, and unfortunately, with this game not being cross-platform, but wouldn't it just be absolutely fantastic to see Dizzle, my Dizzle for Shizzle's Raiden going up against Matt 5 Bio's Raiden? I think that would just be absolutely hype.
That's one of my dream matches. You know, with the Salt series coming to an end for now, one can only hope, one can only dream. If NetherRealm decides to bring cross-platform, maybe we will get a console versus PC series.
Jim Chori saying this game is electrifying. Jim coming up with the cheese.
Raiden wins.
Keep the cars coming, Jim.
I need to see some OD collector action in the next Salt series. Christian Clay, unfortunately the next Salt series might... Oh, I see a very important comment here from AK Slay saying that Matt has a PC. Well, we haven't seen him on Steam yet, so if Matt wants to maybe just try and organize some prize money for him to purchase Mortal Kombat 11 on PC, it would be much appreciated.
And here we go. We've got the signature Word the Rebels, Kotal Khan. I believe he plays Totemic Kotal.
I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. No, that's not what I'm trying to hear.
Cool. How will, yes, Totemic. How will Word the Rebel respond to Raiden bringing out his kid on so early into the evening? We don't know who the mother is. Illegitimate child things. Let's go.
I've got a feeling this should be known as the cheese series, not the salt series. There's all sorts of cheese being flying around here.
Round one. Fight.
Matt 5 Bio, if you are in chat, I don't think I've seen you yet tonight, but there's been a request for you to get Mortal Kombat 11 on your PC and join the Steam community, because I'm sure there'll be a lineup of competitors waiting to take you on PC. Starting with Dizzle, my Dizzle for Shizzle, whose Raiden, I must be honest with you, Mr. Jivs, has really been leveled up significantly over the last month or so.
But let's see what Word the Rebel can do here. Gonna need to really, and that's what he needs to do. Gets the punish. Great combo. 251 damage. Ooh, low into the Khan cut. Oh, getting clipped by the kitty pounce. Oh, smart by Jim Chori, establishing the sun.
Okay, I'm not sure where Jim Chori came from, but okay.
Guys, Jim Chori is in the building. I mean, no, sorry, Word the Rebel. Why am I saying Jim Chori?
Heaven knows, heaven knows. Okay, guys, it is 2-0 to Dizzle. He can block that that is a Heidi, that final hit of that Storm Cell. Not sure if Word is completely aware of that just yet. But you know, the nice thing about this particular match, at least for Word the Rebel, is that he's got himself around, and if he is able to just capitalize on the momentum that he got in that game number 1, or in that round number 1 rather, you know, and Adam's saying that unfortunately his life is just being depleted.
And here's the thing with Raiden, he goes for the overhead. You can go for either the low or another overhead. It's really some scary stuff with this character nowadays.
Well, they've definitely done him quite a bit of favors with that last patch, and
rightfully so.
Seeming like, I mean, he's a thunder god, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
To make him one of the worst. In fact, both of these guys on launch is probably two of the weakest characters.
Agreed.
I think Kotal Khan probably
agree,
got a couple of buffs before Raiden did. But level on rounds right now between these two guys, so let's just see what's going to happen here as Word the Rebel.
Unfortunately, getting hit by Raiden's combos straight into the corner.
He actually dishes out quite a bit of damage there. I mean, 310 damage from Raiden, but here we're going to see something.
Down to crushing blow. Unfortunately, breaks away immediately, bringing the sun out. Praise the sun. Raiden needs a turn.
And unfortunately, Kotal needs a game.
Kotal needs a game.
He's not going to get it this time around, unfortunately. So, suddenly, 3-0 to... That's what we came to see, guys. That's what we came to see. If Word the Rebel didn't know what he's getting himself into by agreeing to take part in the series tonight, I'm sure he's going to leave this set knowing exactly what the Salt series is all about. Dizzle is sizzling. Dizzle, my Dizzle for shizzle who sizzles. Wow.
They were saying, praise the sun and on your knees. That was my favorite Kotal Khan line in MKX. I wish they would bring back the on your knees line. Let's see. What is Word the Rebel gonna do? This is I don't know where Tando is. He would be saying a certain thing right now.
Barbarian. Don't fall in.
But yeah, this is looking interesting. Okay, but he's sticking with Kitty Bounce Kotal Totemic. I'd like to see the Totemics, you know, they're a rare breed.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Probably the only variation that's played less than Totemic is the Spellmaster Shang Tsung. What they did with that variation, I have no cooking clue what the fuck they were thinking.
No idea. I know you and I tried to figure something out with that, but we just couldn't.
What? We're still trying.
Oh!
Just misses that can't cut, I think that move is called. You know, the way Dizzle is playing this particular match, it won't be long before the community eventually asks NetherRealm to let Raiden stand in what cost the bar of defensive meter.
Yeah, maybe, possibly, you know. They did it with Jackie upgraded Leap.
They did it with Ciprion as well. This, the far teleport. I think it costs 2 bars of defensive meter. You can ask Panda Bear in chat what exactly that's all about.
Okay, bringing out the sun early in, just adding another element for Dizzle Manizzle to be considered about.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the amount of damage that Raiden took as a result of that amplified sun there, it didn't really do much.
True, getting some grabs. A great advancing mid by Kotal. Unfortunately, that was not the smartest thing to bring out the sun there. Now, it's back in the corner. Need some Raiden pressure.
So that particular move there, I think it's forward 2. It's actually plus a block. And that's why Raiden's just able to continue the pressure when he dishes out that particular move, because the moment Kotal blocks and Raiden realizes I'm plus here.
Yeah.
I can go with the
This
back
is
one
crazy
too. I
pushback
can go with.
on Raiden's strings. That's why when you, especially when you're in the corner, it's very tricky for your opponents to actually get out. So you just Raiden maintains a good distance, pushes back. He's very fast with his advancing string. So yeah, it's always a tricky thing getting out of the corner with Raiden.
So if there is anybody in chat thinking to themselves, this is looking kinda, please don't.
No,
Word
get
the
out of
rebel.
here. No,
We
Charlie,
know that
no.
he's able to play. He's able to play well. This is his first time on stream. He knows that all 24 of you guys have your eyes focused on what he's going to be able to do. He is feeling a little bit nervous. This is his first time. And as we said earlier on in the evening with Blino, Word the Rebel will be back. He'll come back stronger. And I think playing on stream, and I'm sure you can attest to this as well, Jivs, makes you realize that there's so many things that you can do and improve on. And it's up to you now to go into the lab and actually just try and work out some of the things that you didn't do too well.
It really highlights you once you get your ass handed to you on stream. Yeah, you go home, you sit in the corner, you cry maybe, and you think about what you need to improve.
Is that exactly what you did when I gave your ass to you?
Yes.
Okay, match number 5, guys. Dizzle leading by 4-0. Again, he's gone for the amplified praise the sun.
Here we go.
Okay, he's got a little bit of extra damage there. Still don't think it's the most effective.
It's not ducking Raiden's last hit.
It's not. And I think it's costing him finishing the stream.
Me punishable.
Not getting punished. Fortunately for Word the Rebel. Thunderbird doing the work right now, says Christian Clay. Forensic, you know, just standing up for Word the Rebel and saying, you know what, he wasn't prepared. Raiden with a very, very nice conversion into Fatal Blow. Probably going to do 400 in the region of about 400 damage here.
Oh, just short, 398. But this can, Word the Rebel can still close this out. That's
great,
here we go. Exactly
great
what he
scout
needed.
of the grab there. Word is a beast, says Brian. Look, and I think fortunately, or unfortunately, you know what, guys, obviously throwing some support here for Word the Rebel in chat right now.
Guys, sending me
great to
spirit
see.
and energy. Unfortunately, Charlie Wolf will not get that reference after not watching Dragon Ball Z. I know what's wrong with you.
What? Not watching what? No, it's
Dragon Ball Z. Yo.
Okay, great conversion there.
Conversation for another day.
218 damage. Tries are unblockable. Fortunately, Dizzle is away. It's the Zeng in chat, the OG Zeng MK11.
Only
F-chats
Yonko.
himself, the only Yonko
Welcome.
in chat right now.
Who has a Raiden of his own. Very menacing Raiden. Always interesting versing him in Combat League. Okay, so great block here.
Just a bit of useless information for you guys. When Mortal Kombat 11 was released, the only Yonko was actually my very first opponent in Combat League.
Oh, damn, okay. So that's use the OG Nemesis.
Well, whenever his name comes up, you see the Nemesis tag come next to it. So, you know, I think Mortal Kombat realized that every time you face a specific opponent thrice, they just become your Nemesis. I mean, I've got Russian Nemesis. I don't even know who these people are.
True. We've got K-Divine Nemesis. Where's Moby Nemesis?
Who are they?
MSI Lazy
Never
Gamer.
heard of them. Are they the MSI Lazy Gamer of the
They are
PS4
yeah,
community?
they are PS4's plague.
Yeah, but you know, as a community, you know, we should actually be reaching out to these dudes and
100%.
You know, maybe the toxicity that they feel is also just because they find themselves being all alone.
Yeah, what they need is to make an appearance on the Salt series. Get all of that salt out of your system. It's not good for you. We know this.
Okay, let's see if... Okay.
Oh!
He's got the best possible chance of getting his name on the score sheet now. Not going to kill, unfortunately. Raiden's Fatal Blow already been used, so he doesn't have that resource. But the amount of life is still one combo. Tries the
Unfortunately,
unblockable.
just out of range for his unblockable. If you're not ducking,
but he manages to get it, and Word the Rebel jumping like. Let's see.
Quick pan. Pushing Raiden in. And there we go. Word the Rebel, now that you have taken a victory, you need to bring some more salt, buddy.
Word up.
My flap chip needs some salt.
Says AK Slay, word up. Word up, one game. Still has a little bit of a mountain to climb, unfortunately, but you know what? We've seen Dizzle take a 4-0 lead over Ngoni before, and it's changed. So anything is possible. This is Mortal Kombat 11. This is the Salt series.
Yeah, I must say the combat factor in MK11, the way that NetherRealm Studios has designed this game, it really makes for some epic comebacks. As we have been seeing, people posting their clips on the WhatsApp groups, seen some crazy comebacks with Andy Tam's Cuddle. Yeah, really great stuff. And we're seeing a variation change here from Dizzle, and a character change. Sorry, not a character change.
And you're talking about one of those rare breeds, those variations that are not played too often. This is another one, and the nice thing about this variation now, Mr. Jibs, is that rifle bash, whatever you call it, is now safe. So you can throw these out almost, willy-nilly, and know that you can't be punished for it. So, this is gonna
will he
be
catch the kitty? Will he catch the kitty? Actually, he doesn't. Brings up the rifle.
Very good strategy here from Word.
Yeah,
Finds
fantastic.
himself in the corner, tries it again.
Oh, great stuff.
Yeah, great strategy here. Unblockable coming through, and his Word starting to feel like Beyonce now. He's start feeling himself. That sounds wrong. Never mind, I said that.
Yes.
But it does look like he's much more comfortable going into this game number 6.
Well done.
Word up.
This Aaron Black is not easy to fight against, especially online. And yeah, he's really putting in some good show with this Cuddle here.
Got the blood totem out right now. Not sure exactly what that blood totem does.
So what that does is when you put it out and you land damage against your opponent, you will get health back, depending on how much totems you have and how much damage you manage to take from your opponents.
I've actually picked up Kotal Khan, and I'm sure Andy Tam wouldn't mind giving me some pointers. But I've actually picked up Kotal Khan, and I've tried the Bullock variation, and it's actually mad fun. Sometimes he does feel like a bit of a boss character, but I mean, if he's in your hands, who cares?
100%.
You're gonna get a couple of wins over your opponents, and again, great strategy coming in here from
this
Word
one is a really powerful tool of Kotal Khan's. Great to see him using it well. Oh, intercepts with a kitty charge. Cooney Moore lands the unblockable.
This is like a steamroller of a rounders for Word the
That's
Rebel.
punishable. Does not land it.
Finish him.
And Word the Rebel saying, you know what, I'm not out of this just yet. Guys, for those of you who don't know, we're not going to be too harsh on Word the Rebel. He literally made himself available with a minute's notice, so he doesn't necessarily know what the Salt series is necessarily all about. But as we can see now, he might have got
Great
the memo.
fatality. I love this fatality. I love everything about it.
Fatality. Kotal Khan wins.
Kotal
Menacing
Kitty
eyes.
Khan. And Word the Rebel suddenly finds himself now with 2 games on the board.
He didn't curse on Mr. Jibs.
I wonder if there's going to be some surprises here, because that Kotal Khan pick not only seems to be working, but it's working extremely well for
Yeah,
Word
it's
the Rebel.
definitely playing in Rebel's favor here.
So going back to Raiden, I didn't quite see the variation. Did he go for the Raiden pick, or did he go back to the Thunderwave variation? When Kotal does the kitty bounce, you can see when he is punishable, the color of the smoke when amplified turns orange, non-amplified is punishable. Well, what you can also do, Ashen, is just look at the meter. But anyway, that's just my thoughts.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna have to not miss out on the punishes that he did with Cuddle. I believe his Cuddle's enhanced to Cooney Moore is plus on block.
Let's see. So he's gone back to Thunder
The
Wave.
normal is minus. Oh, was that a D-bag?
I don't think that was a teabag, but I could be wrong.
We love to see it. This is some great stuff. Let's go. The underdog, or should we say undercat? I don't know.
Yep, there we go.
Landing
Continuing
the
with the cheese.
Biting the Thunder God's neck, showing no respect. Great teleport. Unfortunately, okay.
Again, it's the second time now. Is he gonna go for the third? No, he doesn't. Oh, great delay on the backward grab there. Puts Dizzle into fatal blow. Don't finish
that's
this
gonna be
three.
punishable. Unfortunately, great stuff. Mixing it up
great
there.
neutral jump kick. The Charlie Wolf special coming into effect here for Word the Rebel.
Forward one 4 string seems to actually get a lot of people. They don't expect that low kick.
Comes out quite
beats
quickly.
them. Yeah.
Okay, are we gonna see a Praiser Sun? Nope. If somebody can maybe just let me know in chat, for those of you who do play Raiden, what is the frame data on that back one? Because it seems like Dizzle is trying to punish with the back one, and I'm not sure.
He finally ducks Raiden's last hit there.
Doesn't do it the second time round. So you see, when there is an opening, Dizzle is trying to go for the back one. If somebody can maybe just tell me 11 frames. Okay, so maybe that's not the fastest punishable. I know that Raiden also has a crushing blow on his 1-2-1. Oh, great corner pressure here.
He's
coming through
unblockable,
from. I'm sure as
I'm flinching.
Dizzle gets closer and closer to losing this match.
There we go. We're the Rebel, putting on an impressive show with this totemic girdle. That's what we like to see.
Yep.
Oh, this
Take
fatality.
the boot. This is brutal. This is absolutely. I think this is a bit of an anticlimax. This little totem skeletal head just coming out of nowhere.
You see the eyeballs flying at you. If this game had some 3D or I don't know, some effects. That would be cool to see these eyeballs pop out even further. I'm gonna give him a 10, just because he's on fire.
While he's putting on the show.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, when the game started out and we saw Dizzle storm into a 4-0 lead,
Electric slide.
I was hoping that it wasn't going to be 5-0, simply because, you know, the last thing you want somebody new to the Soul series is to experience a hiding of that nature. And Bilal in chat, in fact, Bilal, Lord Aries, Edward Cheetah, all saying that there is a reverse 5 is on the cards. So,
Hello, Edward. Anything can happen. We've seen it happen before, right here on the Salt series.
Fight.
Before with Dizzle versus Ngoni. Let's see if Word the Rebel can follow in Mr. KFC's footsteps.
Andy Otam, can I ask you a question?
Reverse fiber.
Has Andy Otam gone to visit Word the Rebel and handed the controller over? Because this is unbelievable what I'm seeing now. It's actually
very possible. Even RDW17, I know he plays Totemic as well.
Totemic exclusively, if I'm not mistaken. Are we going to see a flawless victory coming out here? No, we're not. But you know what? That might as well have been a flawless. And unless, of course, Dizzle turns this around completely.
Dizzle, what's he going to do?
Praise the sun. Here we go.
Okay,
Here we
that's
go.
what Karakon exactly needed to do. Getting in the sun, getting the tan on. Got to look good for Jade.
Donald Brown Jr., what's up everybody? Welcome Donald.
Fight.
Kotal got
Donald?
an IV drip with masala, says Donovan.
Okay.
Just a big shout out to
Big
Kida
combo
Report, to
there.
Donovan Murugan, every single stream that I've ever watched, including Sikander streams. We see Donovan there.
Tuning in for some Kane action.
Okay.
No man.
That guy's
Where's
hilarious.
Kane?
That guy is absolutely hilarious. Toxic as hell.
Yeah, he's the epitome of toxicity.
You know what?
But we love
Complains
it,
about 120 ping, and here in Africa we kind of need to just deal with 220 ping.
Okay, this is dangerous. Great stuff. Lands a fantastic conversion. I think that's optimal.
Ooh. Okay. Fatal blow territory is more of a threat now. Again, doesn't capitalize with the punish. Oh, that would have been such a nice conversion.
Raiden, will he teleport out of there?
Gets the punish this time. Okay, match point for Dizzle. If you didn't remember, Dizzle is on match point right now.
Okay. Guys, this is close game. We might need to change our briefs.
No flawless block coming in there from Dizzle. Okay, great grab there. No crushing blow.
I believe if you put out your sun and forward grab them into the sun, that does some nice juicy damage. All those that don't know.
Well, I must be honest with you, I've never actually picked up Totemi at all. I don't even think I've labbed with him yet. And looking what...
Donald Brown Jr. saying, is this Andy fighting? It's questionable right now. Ooh! Oh, fantastic! Fantastic stuff. Guys, this is hype.
A perfect strategy from Word the Rebel right now. And we know that Dizzle is known for his patient play, and I think that's exactly what he's getting from Dizzle now, and I think he's just about going to close it out. Oh, absolutely fantastic.
That's dead.
It's 4 games apiece. He's feeding himself, Mr. Jibs. Now, is Dizzle going to suffer? Is Dizzle going to suffer consecutive reverse 5-0s?
I must say, Charlie, Raiden was just lying down there with his mouth open, eyes closed. Not how you want to see a Thunder God.
You know what I do want to see though? This dude over here. This dude over here is saying to Raiden, bring me your best because I'm going to give you my best now. I've gone through Jackie, didn't quite work out. What other characters did he play? He played Jackie, he played... gosh, he played a few characters.
I agree, Chimba. Thank you. Totemic is the best variation.
Well, that's a
when
statement.
This game just came out, I just this character, I think he's too cool. I had to just play him first. And,
Word, you monster. That Sun, man. Wow, great matches, says Andrew Solomons. RDW showed me the light. Totemic is the best variation.
Yeah. It's underrated for sure. Especially against zoning characters. Even with Cetrion, Scarlet, you can amplify your kitty, close the distance.
And it's projectile immune if you amplify, am I right?
Yes, 100%.
Travis McCollin saying reverse 5-0. Oh, great scout there of the grab.
Ooh.
Okay, mashing the down 3s there a little bit. But it worked.
Yeah. Kodo's down 3s is quite fast, quite strong.
Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt.
Ooh. Thunder God's got combos, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, great play there from Dizzle. Salt series goes all the way, says AK Slay. You know, whatever way this match goes, I mean, you just have to give big ups to both these guys.
100%. Has Kodo used his forward 1-1-2 crushing blow yet?
No, I don't think he has. In fact, I don't think he's used it since he started playing Kotal. Still unaware that that final hit is a high. Can wait for it to whiff and dish out some serious punishment.
Unfortunately misses the punish there.
Okay.
Still lands the grab. Oh, he could have converted there into the kitty.
Or even the can't cut there, eh?
Yeah, even the can't cut, even better.
Okay, great snagger there from Dizzle.
Raiden answering with some grabs back. Escape failed. Does Raiden have a throw? Oh, he does.
Here's your answer.
Boot straight to the face. And there we go. Gentlemen and gentlemen. Zizzleman is a fishizzle. Come on, you gotta show some salt.
That's as salty as it gets. Come
yeah,
on.
that is some good salt.
Guys, that was an absolute fantastic showing. Big up to Word the Rebel for coming in on such short notice, putting on some high quality entertainment for you guys. Wow.
Well played, Word the Rebel.
Says Parasurama.
GG's Dizzle, Manizzle, Foshizzle. You can add extra shizzle into your game, extra nizzle in your name tonight. You've earned it.
If somebody can maybe just find out from Word the Rebel what his experience was like in the Salt series, because you know, for some of the guys who've never experienced this before, this could be the difference between wanting to go from just playing casually to actually leveling up to a point where you compete against people such as Parasurama and Killjoy and Panda Bear and some of our top players in the African scene.
See the janitor.
See the janitor.
Mr.
You know,
5K.
there's so many of them, and I think over the last couple of months where the streaming has become more active in the African community, I think what we've started to see is more players are leveling up. We've seen players like
100%.
Matt5 Bio.
100%. Even especially with, I would say, dare I say, in the Steam community, the leveling up has been so exponential at this point. It's scaring me. Guys like Clarence Renzo, Jimchuri, they've been crazy. They've been really labbing and bringing out some pain, like what we've been seeing, or some sunburn in case in Kodokan's case.
And don't forget the salt. Don't forget the salt. Usually when people come in on such short notice, Carla, you let them win a few. You didn't get the memo. You wanted to cook me 5-0.
Okay.
Zing,
Charlie.
J-Word Audio, if you can please let me know, just in one word, what your experience was like taking part in the Salt series, playing in front of 30 plus Africans in chat, or I can't even say African because there's people from Switzerland here, while there's been 30 members of the Wolfpack, let's put it that way. Just in one word, J-Word Audio, just let me know what your experience is like taking part in the Salt series. I would love to know, because it's definitely something that we definitely want to see you back going, you know, in the very near future. Hype, thank you so much. The warning just woke up in the bottle store, says Donovan.
Charlie, I'm not... Okay, there we see Nevermore is in the building.
Okay, so for those of you who might have missed out a bit earlier on, Atrocity, unfortunately, due to his sponsors in another game that he plays, is unable to play in tonight's main event. So we've got Parasurama waiting to take on the stand-in in Nevermore, one of the OGs on Steam, going all the way back to MK11, a true OG, one of the founding members of the FGC Africa channel, and plays a wicked Kung Lao and an absolutely unique spawn.
Even crazier spawn.
Yeah.
His movement, he practically runs at you from
Absolutely.
across the
And
screen.
there's no dash button in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's crazy. But we've got FTS for the Shaolin Lord Parasurama himself.
The good doctor himself.
Parasurama!
Going to perform some surgery on Spawn. But then again, who knows? These guys have a little bit of history as well. They've taken part in the Steam tournament. I think Parasurama walked away from that, a 3-2 win. But they've always had close matches. They know each other really well. They've played each other so many times. And you know what? There's no salt between these two guys. But you know what? It's the Salt series, guys.
I think I was kicked out of... Or were you kicked out because?
Let's just double check here to see what's happening.
Bring you back. Let's revive the wolf.
Okay, so I have... Okay, I'm in the Coastal. And so is
I'm receiving an invite from Parasurama, so...
Well, you can actually accept that one, then I won't send you the invite.
Okay.
So have you sent one to Nevermore already?
I did, but no one has joined me.
Okay, Nevermore is just logging on to Mortal Kombat 11 now, so I will send him an invitation as well. Guys, this is our main event. Parasurama, FTS Parasurama going up against Nevermore, two of the OGs in Mortal Kombat in the African scene, going toe-to-toe in this main event of the Salt series. 25 members of the Wolfpack.
Why am I not getting in?
Have you accepted the invitation?
I did. I'm just going to maybe send another one, guys. Oh, Don't tell me my Mortal Kombat. No. Okay, we're still in. I had a fear that my Mortal Kombat may be bombed out, but I'm still here.
You know, just a big shout out again to Dizzle, my Nizzle for Shizzle, for holding his nerve and almost receiving a reverse 5-0. He was able to get that final win, guys. Well played to Dizzle, well played to J-Word Audio, or Word the Rebel as he's better known as to the Steam community.
Yeah.
And guys,
Are you in the car?
I'm in the cost. I'm with Parasurama.
Maybe you can send me an invite.
I will send you an invite right now.
Shot, brother.
The invite is on its way. And have you received it?
There we go.
Okay, let's just see if you can connect. And then I'm sending one to. Just make sure that you go AFK as soon as. Parasurama, if you can maybe just go AFK as well to just avoid the game starting the match without any one of us wanting it to be that way. Parasurama, thank you so much.
Yeah. Parasurama, big shout out to Parasurama. If it wasn't for this guy, I wouldn't have been in this FGC. Met him last year, I believe it was at Comic-Con, Jersey.
Are you able to join, Jivs?
I am not. Let me quickly, 2 seconds, let me restart my MK.
Okay, what I can do is if you can just go onto Discord, I can share my screen with you and then you can log out to MK.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Let's just do that quickly.
But yeah, met Parasurama, got my ass kicked. My eyes were open to the incredible talent that's within Africa. And yeah, long story short, in the FGC now. So thanks, Para.
What do you see? Do you see what?
Okay, I see. I've got visuals.
You got visuals? Okay.
Up.
Parasurama, you may leave AFK, and we can get this main event started. Nevermore, thank you so much for standing in. Really appreciate it. Again, short notice, guys.
Yeah. Guys, this is gonna be hype. Oh, I'm not sure.
No, that's fine. I'm just busy changing the screen to make sure that everybody can see the action as well.
Okay, great stuff.
So we've got Parasurama against Nevermore.
Guys,
this is the main event. Mr.
What do we
Jones.
have on screen right now? Sorry, Carlo, if you can see who should I say, Parasurama has chosen, I think you might just turn off your computer.
Please don't tell me it's Robocop. Please do not tell me it's Robocop.
I won't spoil the surprise. I will not. Okay, we've got some dope skins on that hunk of metal.
It's fucking Robocop. Parasurama.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've
but
got...
he looked dope though. He all shiny.
Oh,
chrome,
what are we starting this first to 7 encounter here with...
I don't know, maybe he's trolling, who knows.
I don't feel like commentating. Jivs, you can take over. I'm not commentating Robocop. I'm sorry. J-Word Audio, do not talk shit. Do not talk shit. This is not my favorite character at all.
And he's playing Prime Detective Variation.
I
believe that is the zoning variation.
I don't give two shits about
He's got
this.
flamethrowers, he's got low gunshots.
No gunshots, high gunshots.
A reversal that's incredibly, his parry is incredibly strong. Don't know why people don't use it more often.
Zeng saying in chat here, Mr. Jibs, that Robocop resembles, I think it's 3PO.
Yeah, C-3PO from Star Wars.
There we go, there we go.
Right.
I watched Star Wars. I didn't watch Dragon Ball Z, guys, but I watched Star Wars.
Okay. Yeah, you need to catch up with your
Fuck no.
Oh, gunshot straight through the Shaolin
Shaolin nuts.
groins areas. Yeah.
Okay, so this is an unexpected pick. this is just one unexpected pick coming through here from Paris Rama, and
Okay, get burnt.
Robocop probably like plus 150 on that particular flamethrower move that he's got.
And will he zone? No, he comes in. Which is ballsy of Robocop if he has balls.
Roboballs.
Yeah, he gives them a good oil every now and
Plus
again.
172 on that particular move. Parasurama with the forward grab and the brutality. Oh, this is the longest brutality.
Thank you very much, Shaolin. Do you come again?
Gee whiz, that was long. Okay,
Yeah,
I must be honest with you. I don't like the character at all, but that brutality was fucking sick.
Yeah,
That was probably
dope.
one of
Especially
the-
how they beg for mercy right at the end there. It's very tough to watch.
Okay, so Jibs, you're obviously just going to be seeing all the activity that I'm going to be doing on my screen as well.
Yeah. If possible, I would like to get back into this cough so I can listen to some of the MK sounds.
Oh, of course, you don't have sound, eh? Okay, I'll see if I can send you an invite as soon as this game starts.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
So this is Parasurama. Gosh. Okay, this
Andrew
is see if I can-
Solomon's with these emojis, as always.
Okay, so 1-0 to Parasurama.
Fight.
Okay, sorry, the names are a bit messed up now.
Yes, Chimba, Killjoy, Atrocity couldn't make it tonight because he is playing, I think, F1, Formula 1. I think it's another tournament or some sponsored event. So he unfortunately couldn't make it. But we've got Chris Nevermore. Right now, getting burnt alive by Robocop.
Okay, you should have received the invitation, Jib, so
Yeah, I'm joining.
I'll leave my screen being shared until this match is finished, and then by that time you should be in time to see the next match.
Cool.
I am a cop.
Bishek saying whoop whoop! It's the sound of the police.
Cool, I'm in. See Wolf, you can...
Okay, you can watch this match in the meantime, or
Yeah, let me watch.
okay, Robocop is you know, I played this guy who played Robocop, and I mean, obviously already before the game even started, I was already quite salty. And you know, unfortunately, Combat League attracts certain people that just spam moves, and all this guy did was just back up and do this low gunshot.
Oh, Robo bags. The worst type of bags you can get.
Ooh. What is Robocop's obsession with nuts? Flip it
I
out.
don't know.
Fatality.
Okay, so we've seen a brutality, we've seen a fatality, and we've seen Robocop take a 2-0 lead. Robocock, says Donovan.
Donovan likes his roosters.
Robo
Likes
balls
it
for
from
the
cock.
win, says Andrew Solomons. The Robocop hate is real.
Okay, I'm gonna just exit out of the screen share.
Bilal saying that Para versus Atrocity is a cursed set. Let's just stop sharing the screen here.
You are under arrest.
Okay, so Parasurama now leading by 2-0, if I'm not mistaken.
Stop for oh shoot. Yeah, that's the only thing that Robocop is doing. He's shooting some more, a bit of burn. We like it.
Guys, please remember, for those of you who are here, September sees us bring the month of custom combat to Charlie Wolf Gaming. More news will be made available, but September is going to be a month filled with custom combat and a couple of other tournaments as well. So just keep your eyes on what Charlie Wolf is going to be talking about over the next couple of months or so. Next couple of weeks or so.
Very excited for Spawn. I'm excited for Spawn. Yeah, Nevermore Spawn is no pushover. Will he be able to get in? Oh, we got an escape failed.
Does Robocop have any crushing blows? Because honestly, I know nothing about Robocop.
He does.
And I don't care to know too much about him either.
On his forward throw, I'm not sure about his back throw.
So the health spawn variation, I think this is variation number 3 of spawn. So this has all the command grabs and
good mix-up game with his low chains or his overhead cape.
This is not Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, this is more Injustice 2. I never played it, but I heard the rumors.
Oh, there we go. We're starting to see some Dr. Teabags coming out here. But you know what, I think Nevermore's going to get to a point where he's probably going to get a bit hot for all of what's happening on screen right now. So he just says, you know what, this is up the ante, mid-game teabag coming out there.
Yeah, Nevermore answering back with some teabags.
Great punish
oh, that's punishable, and he gets it.
The
going invisible. Does Robocop have some special vision where you can see invisible Spawn? Probably does.
Great play there from Nevermore, and Parra, you are dead to me, says Donovan.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah.
Is that a reference to something?
Some teabags right at the beginning of the round. This is mad.
Francis Mutambo saying that he's rooting for that Spawn. Spawn, one of those characters in Mortal Kombat, probably alongside Fujin, Mr. Jivs, that has probably the best mobility across the screen. Wave dashes, and I mean there's a couple of notices or notable mentions as well in terms of really good mobility among certain characters in Mortal Kombat, but Spawn is probably up there with Spawn, probably Sub-Zero.
Glides, exactly how a Wind God should move. Kodokan as well, it looks weird, but he does some weird ass charge when you wave dash.
Fortunately...
Ooh, okay. Fortunately for Nevermore, Robocop is 2-0.
3
now.
Remember, you missed the second game?
The Elder God.
Crime does not pay.
3-0 to Robocop right now, and guys, it's either for us to 7.
I've never read these news headlines at the bottom of his outro screen. Hanzo Asashi speaks out. Friendship is the only pure thing left in this world. That does not sound like something Hanzo Asashi would say.
Yeah.
Friendship is the only pure thing in this world. I don't know. Funny fact, if there are any Samurai Jack fans in the house, the voice actor for Samurai Jack is the same voice actor for Spawn in this game.
Jivs' words of wisdom coming through as 3-0 to Robocop. One-way traffic right now for Paris Rama and this Robocop pick, and
Round 1.
okay, I'm not sure why when Parra wins a match he still ends up being on the right side of the screen, so it's confusing me in terms of where to put his name up on the overlays. But anyway, you guys know who Parra is. You know he's leading by 3-0. The scores are correct. The position of the scores are incorrect.
Ooh, yeah, I'm way wrong. Keith David is not Samurai Jack. Thanks, J-Word Audio. Oh, my brain, so I got confused here. Okay. Some staggers here from Nevermore. Keeping Robocop in the corner, exactly where you want him to be. So none of these fools scream. You hate to see it. Oh, this isn't looking good.
Para multitasking like doctors do. He's playing Robocop, he's dishing out punishment on spawn, and he's active in the chat. That's the good doctor for you, for the Shaolin.
And he's probably studying for his medical exams. All at the same time.
Ooh,
Oh,
in the nuts.
no children for you, Spawn.
Well, I think a good old Al Simmons probably lost his chance a long time ago.
Yeah, this is true.
I think Ed Boon tried to bring a Jackie involved that looked very much like Spawn. Maybe tried to give him a second chance at having some children, but after that, you know, cockshots from Robocop, I doubt it. Same actor who does the opening monologue at the beginning of Princess.
Yo, Mononoke, I had no idea. Thanks for the information, Brian. Leono. Great movie. But even better entertainment is this match right here. Unfortunately, misses a short hop, wakes up with
but gets it this time.
Oh! Short hop for the win.
Short up indeed. Okay. Good start to this round 3 here from Spawn, just dishing out about 150, 200 damage so far. Great mix up there. No amplification on that projectile there, and I'm sure it would have clipped him as he was approaching with the jump in.
The escape failed. Another thing in the robo bag. Getting burnt to a crisp. Robocop in the list for some Bry.
Plus 150 on that particular move. Guys, I am exaggerating, but it does seem that way.
Okay, I think Kevin Johnson would agree. This is where some Shangang Soul Eater would be very useful. With that smoke parry for those bullets.
Johnny Cage is star in new streaming series.
Yeah, some Ninja Mime. Ninja Mime the series. Get with the time, Seawolf.
Anzo Ashashi speaks out, friendship is the only pure thing left in this world. Military drops contact with somebody. As things stand right now, Mr. Jivs, 4-0 to Robocop.
Ashlyn, we very well might see some robot dance moves tonight. Para keeps having his way.
Paranormal activity.
Paranormal activities.
Round 1. Fight.
Battling
So
out.
he's sticking with
the
the
red
spawn
brigade.
pick, which I think is probably the right thing for Nevermore to do. Oh, flippin' hell. Poor Spawn. Every time he thinks to himself, you know what, he's going to get lucky with whatever his wife's name is.
Yeah, I can't remember. Although those of you who don't know, Chris Nevermore also has a totemic Kodokan. And I think that might be useful against Robocop.
Round 2.
I'm not 100% sure that Chris has played Totemic recently, at least, for him to think that it's going to be a better option. He's been putting a lot of work into Spawn, but he's getting annihilated here, unfortunately.
Yeah, this isn't pretty. Escape fails. Guys, I
he's
can't
almost
move.
he's
I
almost
can't
just
move.
given up.
Oh! Just... Oh no. Oh, this is too much. Some Ermac and Reptile
More wanted. Dead.
trivia in the background.
Robocop wins.
Maybe we will see Reptile.
I
Goes through
honestly
Kombat
doubt it.
back
You know what?
in.
As much as Kevin Johnson
As
would
much as
try to
Kevin
convince
wants.
me that Reptile is coming possibly to Combat Pack 7 of MK11.
Who knows?
But I don't think it's going to be happening anytime soon. I do hope though, and for those of you who are obviously looking forward to the DC fandom the way I am, I can
That's
almost
tomorrow, isn't
guarantee it's starting on, I think it's on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. A 24-hour special.
Ooh, I'm very much looking forward to that. I am a DC fanboy.
I wonder if
So
Nevermore
it's
is aware that this is a
almost
first to
up there.
7 and not a first to
Wonder
5.
is his wife's name. That's correct, actually. Yeah, Wanda is Spawn's wife's name.
Wonder, there we go.
Wanda, Cosmo and Wanda. RoboCop OP. The way Para is playing him, definitely.
Fire and brimstone.
Okay, sticks to the Spawn variation. If I'm not mistaken, the score now is in fact 5-0, not 4. So let me just update the score on the stream.
Christian Clay already saying GG's. I don't know, maybe some hidden subtext underneath there.
Fight.
Okay, we're back at the Deadpool with the salt. It's where people take baths. Acid. Will Robocop take a bath? Or Spawn take a bath?
Robocop is filthy. I mean, the zoning is so Injustice 2 like. It's like Deadshot pre-patch.
Yeah, I've only played IJ1, but apparently Starfire, I believe, in IJ2 was quite OP with zoning.
Yeah, no. It was a great game, don't get me wrong. It was an absolutely fantastic game. I just think that if you are used to the in-your-face type of combat that Mortal Kombat offers, it is a little bit of a shock to the system with the amount of zoning that takes place. But Spawn waking up, I think. Wakanda forever says Donovan Murugan.
Oh, dear lord.
No,
Dear
I'm
other
not
guy.
even going to
Ngoni
say
is
hi.
in chat.
No, he's not in chat.
Ngoni. What the hell, man? where have you been? Which KFC did you go to?
Unfortunately, that move there from Spawn was unsafe. Goes for the low this time.
Okay, getting burnt to a crisp. Not what you want to see happen to somebody who's been through hell and back.
Or I'll shoot.
Final round. Fight.
This is looking
Kinda, isn't it?
yeah, what did our good friend Tando say? I am gritty. Okay, some good pressure there. Does Parasurama play any Spawn? He seems to be very comfortable against anything that Spawn is throwing at him.
But Para plays everybody. I mean, he's like...
That's true. I mean, he's a data bank of MK knowledge. This tells you what's safe, what's not. Oh, but okay. What's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen here?
No crushing blow.
Let's not confirm into flamethrower.
Kept his composure there, Mr. Jivs,
There we
and
go.
suddenly we see Spawn come into white,
Beautiful.
into life. Wonder is suddenly celebrating. Wonder saying, "My man's gonna give me some tonight because he's still standing."
I think
Unfortunately,
you need to
Wonder's
send
moved on.
that pile of metal into the pool next time. Nevermore. Oh, what is that?
That, if I'm not mistaken, is a character by the name of Malboja. Am I right?
That's one ugly looking motherfucker. Oh, he needs some dental work. Okay,
Okay,
Nevermore.
So on the board,
What
is
will you
Nevermore.
do?
Somebody's asking some questions here on Steam just to make sure that
Oh, Shangang always gets my support. From watching Parasurama's gameplay in the recent streams with this Warlock Shang Tsung
Yeah.
is yeah, it's quite scary. It's very tough to get in. Yeah, just Nevermore. This variation doesn't have the glide. Not that would help him.
No, but I think I think that Spawn will probably be able to cope with Shang Tsung's shenanigans a little bit better than that Robocop match, because I mean Sheldon's asking in chat where's the Salt Shaker, and I must be honest with you, the only person that needs the Salt Shaker to appear right now is me, just because I saw Robocop on screen. And I'm so happy to see Shang Tsung coming out now, because I mean that Robocop was painful. Sorry, he's the most stupid character in the game.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Tandor in chat. I am gritty. Looking. Kinda. It is, but Nevermore is one for comebacks. Let me just tell you.
Nevermore is probably one of the most patient players, and you know, unfortunately he's going up against Parashurama, who's no slouch by any stretch of the imagination.
Yes,
and I mean, if you look at what he's achieved over the last couple of weeks, Mr. Jivs, his streak has been undeniable. He's beaten Mark the Shark, he's won Scorpion tournaments, he's featured in so many matches of late, and the run that he's been on has just been absolutely fantastic. So, unfortunately for Nevermore, just one of those things he has to put up with, but as we all know, especially for us in the Steam community, Nevermore no slouch either. It's basically
just out of range with his Fawn's advancing move there. Okay, answering with some zoning of his own. Some ground eruptions. Keeping that distance.
Nevermore trying to
wave dash.
Great spacing.
Block. Great stuff there. Para breaking away immediately.
Oops.
Para could have converted into his crushing below. Ooh, and that's a punish.
Because that's a turbo bag if I ever seen one. Oh, come on, get that fatality out.
Put him into the pool. Let's go.
No, Ngoni, I can't arrange something quick. You lost your chance. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait until the next time.
I think this needs some MSI.
Some MSI laser shakers being missed.
Some MSI laser shaker action. That was salty. This doctor, he's pouring salt on wounds. Cuts him up. Opens him up. That's an autopsy and a half. Really giving us a biology lesson. Showing us the bones.
MSI Lazy Shaker overstaying his welcome here. 30 Wolf Gang, or members of the Wolf Pack rather, in chat right now, witnessing this main event. No.
We can't do that yet. We cannot do that yet. We have to see this through to the very end. Anything is possible. We've seen it before. We've seen it in the previous Salt series. We've seen the reverse 5-0s. We've seen some crazy shit on these streams. So let's not jump to any conclusions yet.
I am Grootty. In chat, just to let you know, Salt series, because of load shedding and ESCOM's schedule, has kind of been messed up, especially over this month. Next week is our last episode of the Salt series, going to be taking place on PS4. I am Grootty. I would like to see you on that particular Salt series, so please keep yourself ready. We've already got next to Ducky, who has indicated he would also like to be part of that Salt series. So guys, please DM me on WhatsApp if you want to be part of the Salt series.
Let's go.
So
There's two Kung Laos on screen right now, ladies and gentlemen.
And the one Kung Lao is realizing that this is a no-fly zone. Now this is a salt-inducing move here from Shang Tsung, because I mean, how salty can you get?
Oh, Ooh,
Down
these throw
to
ticks.
the teeth.
Eish. It's too much.
Last episode indeed, and we would like you to be part of that, Mr. Tando Grootboom. I am Groot himself in chat.
Original flawless block god. So I've heard. Okay, some random down ones. At full stream, I'm not sure what the idea of that is.
Salt. I mean, how salty must you be when you get mocked by your own character? I mean,
Oh, these throw ticks are on point. He's not been able to throw him this much.
he hasn't actually had too much opportunity to actually get in, and as he makes his way in again, all he does is get the backward grab, eats it down two.
For the Wuxi, unfortunately, Shang Tsung is saying for the Brotherhood of Shadows. What's that faction called?
Unfortunately, getting desperate and pays the price. Okay, so this is going to, come
There we
on,
go.
the killing
There
blow
we
with
go.
your own character,
Ultimate.
with the brutality. Oh my goodness.
No.
Wait, This is unfortunately been a kind of set. Parasurama taking that by 7 games to 1 in tonight's main event, guys. Unfortunately, not living up to the hype that we would expect it to as a main event. However, that is...
I don't know. This ending though is pretty.
Well, I mean, that is through and through. The
That is-
saltiest of salty feelings anybody could ever. To get brutalityed by your own character.
Yeah.
Um,
He's
guys, that's
taking him to Shaolin School.
that has been your final episode of the Salt Series PC edition. We are going to be taking the break from the Salt Series in the month of September. We are going to have our final episode taking place next week, Thursday. ESCOM obviously plays a huge role in that. As the last week's episode of the Salt Series on PS4 was...
They're currently dishing out the most salt at
cancelled.
the moment.
But what I can say is that with the Salt Series taking a sidestep, we are going to be introducing a couple of more fascinating Mortal Kombat events. One of it being the Custom Combat League, which will be taking place. More details will follow. We're also going to have a couple of tournaments taking place, which I'm not going to say too much about just yet, but watch for the socials, watch the WhatsApp groups. There's going to be a couple of links shared in there as well. All I can say is that we are looking to have many people participate in these tournaments. So, not the Custom Salt Series, AK Slay, but the Custom Combat League. We're going to get more details out there. But guys, thank you so much. 32 of you in chat right now. Thank you so much. We've seen 4
Thanks for filling up.
awesome matches tonight. Awesome matches. Starting off with Jim Chori and
Leono.
Blino taking that
Jimbo.
by 5 games to 2. Jimbo taking that by 5 games to 2. We then saw, if I'm not mistaken, Solomon's 92 going up against Clarence Zenzo. Solomon's taking that by 5 games to 3.
Crazy match.
We then saw what I believe was the match of the evening. The match between
I agree.
Dizzle
I
by
agree,
Dizzle for
100%.
Shizzle.
That was that Kodo Khan, man.
And
I think
it
people
was
are going to
David
be
Audio.
putting their eyes on Kodo.
it's just a fantastic
done,
match to
Mr.
see, witness, and so glad to have Jaywood Audio on stream for the first time, putting on an
Yeah,
absolute
definitely.
fantastic show. Dizzle Man Nizzle taking that set by 5 games to 4. And then the rearranged main event, Parasurama going up against Nevermore. Parasurama taking that by 7 games to 1. Guys, that has been your Salt Series PC edition for this
Thanks for
evening.
tuning in, y'all.
Thank you
Please
so much,
drop a
Mr.
like
Jivs.
if you enjoyed the show. There will be more content. Thanks for having me,
It's been
Seawolf.
absolutely fantastic.
I
And
do have my fault of you, but this has been great. Putting it aside for one evening.
for one
I'm just
evening,
enjoying some great for one single evening.
it's been absolutely
yes.
fantastic. Guys, thank you so much for hopping by, tuning in. Really appreciate it. As always, if If you're new to the channel,
Till next time.
please hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed the content, please do not hesitate. Drop a like. Really just shows me that you're supporting what we're trying to do. And we'll keep bringing content and entertainment for you every single Thursday. Might even be even more. So guys, just watch the space. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, as this evening has been. Been absolutely fantastic. Mr. Jibs, thank you so much yet again. And I'm sure we'll see you again on the decks fairly soon.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Thanks so much, guys.
GG, guys. Keep well. Peace out.
I'm just going to, for the sake of those people who are still hanging around, I'm just going to be lowering the music volume and then just showcasing what I always like to showcase at the end of all these streams. Charlie Wolf's official YouTube outro.